Hey y'all, it's Obedience with Jazz. So I was talking to a really good friend of mine regarding forgiveness and understanding that is not for the other person as it is for yourself. And through that forgiveness, it's also learning what God is needing you to understand in that season or in that moment. A lot of time that we find offense in something, but we just automatically project it onto the other person without taking accountability or doing the self-work within ourselves, right? More time than not, the offense has more to do with you than what the other person action is. If someone says something that bruises you, sometimes you have to go back and reflect, like, God, there's a scar, there's a wound, there's a brokenness within me, or there's an unhealed trauma within me that the scar has been scabbed at. Why is this scar not healed? Why am I so easily triggered by what that person said? Is to bring those thoughts and those actions to God. And if you find it hard to forgive that person, is also to be honest with yourself and to be honest with your Father. It said, Abba, like, I know you said forgive 77, and I know you said you'll forgive our sin. How do I forgive? Because one of the acts in the Bible that is so profound to me is the forgiveness part. It's the one part that God requires you to do something in order for him to do it. He said, forgive others as your Father forgives you. Meaning you have to learn how to forgive others for their wrongdoing, so your Father can forgive you for your wrongdoings. How can you expect to be forgiving for your sins and your ingression and your bruising of God's heart, but you cannot forgive others? Is just as like when God spoke about the guy who owes very little to the king, and the king found it within himself to forgive the guy debt, and as soon he went outside and saw the person who owed him even little, he could not forgive that person. So coming to term of learning to bring your needs to God and asking for clear direction of, God, this wound has bruised me. How do I forgive? How do I let go, as I need you to forgive me?